presentation, I did Sleep, the Ultimate Life Hack, presented by me, Bella. So how much sleep did y'all get last night? Personally, I only got 4 hours because I was studying all night. But 1/3 of the classroom didn't get enough sleep last night according to the CDC. And then I have a little infographic showing of like the recommended sleep you need. So like 7 to 9 hours for adults. So today we're going to be talking about what is sleep, why is it important, the common sleep challenges, and then how to improve those sleep challenges, and then the impact of better sleep. So sleep's very crucial in our lives because we're college students. We're constantly like working out, learning, like just trying to improve our overall skills for our major. So like for our bodies to like be able to process all of that, we need to have good rest at night. So what is sleep? Sleep is a vital active state of reduced consciousness and physical activity, essential for restoring the brain and body functions. So when you sleep, you have REM, which stands for rapid eye movement. So this is the stage where dreaming occurs and your body like actually paralyzes itself. So to preventing like sleepwalking or like you acting out in dreams. It's about 90 minutes after you initially fall asleep. And while you're sleeping, your cerebral cortex sends like messages to your brain about like learning, thinking, organizing information through the day. So your brain's like processing it, storing it into places. And I got that from the NICHD. REM is also like when you store your memories, so same almost. So some challenges with sleep is like with an irregular sleep schedule. Like if you're if you're staying up late one night studying and then the next day you go to bed early, it's gonna be harder to fall asleep because you're not having that consistent schedule. Diet and stimulants like caffeine, alcohol, and heavy meals. Caffeine and nicotine, they're gonna keep you awake because they have that chemicals that like process your brain. Eating heavy meals or alcohol close to bedtime can interfere with sleep quality. Either like it may help you sleep better, but your quality of sleep is not going to be as efficient. And I got all this from the Mayo Clinic sleep tips and over like a study research they did. And then obviously phones. I know everyone watches TikTok right before bedtime or Instagram. That's going to help you not go to bed because it's it's making your nervous system freak out because it's thinking it's daytime with the bright light. Your brain does better when it's slowly getting darker, like when you're thinking it's gonna get, like it's time for bed. And then for a fun tip, like if you're like having trouble falling asleep, like let's say you're laying in bed for 20 minutes, it's recommended that you get up and do something relaxing like listening to some soothing music or reading something soothing, and then you just keep repeating that until you can fall asleep. So like you're laying down for 20 minutes, try something for 20 minutes, and then just keep repeating until you fall asleep. And so some strategies to improve. So obviously sleep schedule, like going to bed at the same time every day. And like if you just keep doing it, you're gonna get tired at that same time every night. So you're just gonna be able to fall asleep easier, and it helps with the sleep cycle. And then sleep environment. It's good to keep your bedroom cool, dark, quiet. This helps your brain recognize that it's time to go to bed. And then relaxing pre-bedtime routines, winding down with calming activities, maybe not watching like a super chaotic movie with a bunch of action and killing, maybe like reading, stretching. Like I read that like sometimes bedtime yoga is like good, like you're stretching your body, helping it relax, or maybe listening to meditation. And then you want to avoid obviously caffeine, dinner close to bedtime. Like I think it's recommended to eat 3 hours before bed so you can sleep good. And then the impact of better sleep, sleep helps with like anxiety, depression, emotional balance. Your brain's gonna better process things if you have well rested. You can like not overthink, like being anxious and all that stuff. Emotional health, it helps you improve your emotional stability, reduces stress and irritability, because I know if you don't get enough sleep that night, someone asks you a dumb question, you're gonna snap at them. It helps you with patience, self-control, and then obviously focus in school. You're gonna be able to retain knowledge better, you're gonna be able to do better on your tests and like everything. And then also another fun fact, you spend 6 years total in your life dreaming. So honestly, it's kind of crazy. So yeah, so basically in conclusion, sleep's essential for our health, focus, overall being. By understanding the challenges of our sleep, we can better apply strategies to help us improve it so we can do better throughout our day with our energy, our mood, and our daily performances. And then this is my works cited APA. And then thanks for listening. Don't forget to catch your Z's tonight. Thank you.
Thank you. I think you mentioned a little bit, but can you give suggestions to people who procrastinate sleep?
Yeah, procrastinating, I mean, like, for me, like, what I do, like, I'm a very list person, and so, like, I make sure, like, I plan everything by time slots, and so, like, I'll, like, set a certain time, like, every day, like, I go to bed early, at 10:30 every night, and so I, like, make sure to set everything out before, so then when it is that time, I should have everything done. So.
Good suggestion. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Any question to Bill? Okay. Next one is Shadi.